$103. That is the Home Depot price on a DeWalt 4 amp hour pack right now. A Milwaukee M18 in the same size sits right beside it. A nicer Ryobi 4 amp pack can run about $130. A lot of the packs people throw out still have 4 good cell groups inside. The 5th group dropped too low. A small board saw that and shut the whole pack off. Today, I will show you how to tell a sleeping pack from a dead one in about 10 minutes, how to wake the board without doing anything reckless, and how to replace the one group that actually failed for about $8 to $16 instead of buying another $100 pack. I have brought more than one of these back. I'm not paying full price every time a charger starts blinking. The blink is a lock, not a death sentence. I will show you the voltage map that proves it, the winter habit that bricks more packs than any saw, and why that board would rather shut the pack down than let you charge it. First, you need to know what you are holding. An 18-volt Ryobi or Milwaukee pack and a 20-volt max DeWalt are built the same way. 5 cell groups in series. Each lithium cell sits around 3.6 volts, so 5 in a row give you about 18 volts. A compact 2 amp pack is often 5 single cells. A 4 amp pack is usually 10 cells, 2 in parallel in each group. People say one bad cell killed 9 good ones. Close. One bad group killed the other 4. On top of those cells is a battery management board. It watches every group. If one group falls under about 2.5 to 2.7 volts, the board opens the circuit. The charger blinks. The tool acts empty. The other groups can still be sitting at a healthy 3.6. Most of the battery is still there. You just cannot use it. That cutoff is chemistry. A lithium cell that sits too low starts dissolving copper inside itself. Charge it hard from that state, and the copper can plate back as thin metal whiskers. Those whiskers can poke through the separator and short the cell. That is heat you do not want in a garage. The board refuses to charge a cell that has been under about 2.5 volts because that cell may no longer be safe to bring back fast. The blink is the board picking a dead tool over a fire. So the pack is not dead the way an alkaline AA is dead. It is locked. Sometimes the cells are fine and the board went into a deep sleep after the pack sat too long at a low charge. Sometimes one group really failed. Those are 2 different jobs. Mix them up and you either throw away a good pack or you force current into a bad one. 4 things people get wrong. The pack is dead. Measure it. If the terminals still show real voltage and the case is cool, dry, not cracked, and not swollen, you are usually looking at a lock. If the whole pack reads near 0, it smells sweet like solvent, the case is hot, or the plastic is puffed out, that one goes in the recycle bag. Do not open it. Do not try to wake it. It only happens to cheap Ryobi. DeWalt and Milwaukee use the same 5-group layout, different software, same physics. Name brand packs shut down in a cold garage the same way the yellow ones do. Jump it with a car battery. Do not. A car battery has no useful current limit for these cells. That is how you get a melted case. If you wake a group, you do it slow, with a voltage cap and a current cap on a surface that will not burn, and you stay in the room. Anything below the cutoff can always come back. No. Some cells recover if they only sat low for a short time. Some are already damaged and should never go back in a tool. The test is simple. Will the group climb under a small, controlled charge? And will it hold voltage after you take the leads off? If it drops right back, that group is done. If you're still watching, subscribe. It is free and it helps the channel. Members get the extra videos I keep off the main upload. Now the map, because that is what tells you whether this is an $8 fix or a trip to the battery bucket. Do this on a workbench. Glasses on. Pack cool. No cracks, no wet spots, no chemical smell. If it fails that look, stop. Before you open anything, check the boring stuff. Try a pack you trust on that same charger. Try this pack on a charger you trust. Wipe the terminals. A lot of dead packs or a charger that stopped talking to them. If it still blinks, measure the pack at the main terminals and write the number down. A moderate voltage with no charge light usually means sleep or 1 weak group. A. Reading near 0 is a bad sign. Then, only if the pack is out of warranty and you are fine voiding what is left, open it. Most of these cases hide a security Torx under a sticker. The board sits on top of the cells. Do not pry on the nickel strips. Do not short them with a screwdriver. You will see 5 groups. On a 4 amp pack, each group is a pair. Measure across each group and write the voltages on tape. 4 groups at 3.6 and 1 at 0.2 means 1 group failed. 5 groups all low and even means the pack went to sleep together. 4 healthy and 1 at 0 that will not climb means replace that group. All of them near nothing, or one that gets hot while you measure, means recycle. The sleep case is the free win. All the groups are close to each other, just under the line the board likes. You do not bypass the board. You do not feed the whole pack from a car. You trickle the low group, one group at a time, with a bench supply or a small USB lithium module set to about 4.1 volts and a low current. 50 to 200 milliamps, not 3 amps. Voltage limit first, current limit second. When that group is back above about 3.5 volts, stop. Close the case, put it on the official charger, and stand there for the first 10 minutes. If it takes the charge and stays cool, you got the pack back. The one dead group case is the cheap repair. Replace that group with cells of the same size, same chemistry, and a similar age and capacity. High drain 1865s that can actually run a saw cost about $5 to $10 each. A parallel pair is $10 to $20. The $8 number is the low end of a single cell. Match them. Do not put a tired laptop cell next to a fresh high drain cell. Spot welded nickel is the right way. Soldering on a cell body dumps heat into the can. If you cannot do it clean, recycle the pack. After swap, first charge while you are standing there, then test it in a light tool, not a circular saw. If the pack dies in a few minutes, the other groups were tired too. That still taught you the map. It does not earn a second teardown. A DeWalt 4-amp pack is $103.50 at Home Depot. Milwaukee 4-amp packs sit in the same range. 3 dead packs in a crate is about $300 of batteries you already own. If 2 of those are a sleep case or a single bad group, you need a meter you may already have and maybe $16 in cells. 1 Revive pack pays for the meter and the bits. A household that buys 1 new pack a year because it died over winter is spending $100 to $130 to skip a 10-minute voltage check. Do that for 3 years and you have paid for a decent drill. What this will not do: it will not make a swollen pack safe. It will not save a pack that cooked in a truck in July. It will not turn leftover junk cells into a Milwaukee forge. If the pack is still under warranty, use the warranty. And do not leave a homemade charger on a pack and walk away. Here is the part that stops the next pack from dying the same way. The board does not only trip because you ran a saw until it sagged. It trips because one group is weaker, and then you leave the pack clicked into a tool in a cold garage for 3 months. The tool draws a little current. The pack loses charge on its own. The weak group crosses the line first. The other 4 are still fine. The pack set empty on a tool near freezing. Store them off the tool. Not empty, not full for 6 months on a shelf. Somewhere in the middle, cool and dry. If you only use the brad nailer at Christmas, check the pack in October. 5 minutes on the charger in the fall is cheaper than a $100 replacement in December. The lights on the pack are not the full story. They show what the board is willing to report. A pack that shows empty and then runs a drill for 20 seconds was not empty. It was locked, or one group was already too low. Trust the meter over the lights. If you pull good but tired groups out of a pack you do not trust in a saw, they can go in a low-drain work light or a USB pack with its own protection. They should not go back into a tool that pulls high current. Tired cells in a high-drain pack is how you get the heat you were trying to avoid. I keep a meter in the same drawer as the charger. Any pack that blinks gets a look, a terminal reading, and the group map before it gets thrown out. If this keeps a $100 pack out of the crate, send it to whoever in your house keeps a pile of dead yellow and red batteries, and tap the like button if you learned something. Thanks, and see you in the next one.